It's match 14 of LPL 2020, the Colombo Kings against the Galle Gladiators. Let's build our fantasy team then on my 11 Circle Fantasy Pick on ESPN Cricinfo. I'm Ronu Kapoor and Russel Arnold is all set to join me. Right, let's go to our pro tip first up. And so 4 of the last 5 games have been won by the teams chasing in LPL 2020. And also we know that the Galle Gladiators have struggled. They haven't won a single game in 5 attempts so far. So our pro tip, Russ, suggests that we should pack our team with players from the chasing team, in particular if the Colombo Kings happen to be chasing. What do you make of that?
Yes. The players now are kind of picking themselves, and that's a good thing. There's not many decisions that we have to make in picking our 11, and consistency is key. I think the bigger players will want to take it deep and get their not their points, their runs and their team's wins, and that's what for the Galle Gladiators it's going to be very important. Dhanushka Gunathalika taking it forward, but he's not getting enough support from the others. But the main thing is they still have a chance, and hopefully that will lift them up.
All right, let's go to our team. And you mentioned Gunathalika. Funny enough, he tends to feature heavily in our fantasy teams, even though the Gladiators haven't had a great tournament so far. That's just how it works. Just pick the guys that are getting you points and runs. We're going to go to our team. Before that, quick reminder on the My 11 Circle Fantasy app, 100 credits for every user to build their fantasy team. 4 categories of players to choose from: batsmen, bowlers, wicket keepers, and all-rounders. You can pick a maximum of 7 players from one team in any given contest, and we'll throw in 4 substitute options for you as well. As far as player availability goes, only Shahid Afridi, the Galle Gladiators skipper, is deemed unavailable for this one. Everyone else seems to be available, but check out team news just after the toss for latest updates. Let's go to our team. Gunathalika, someone Russ mentioned, is going to be our captain. He has been the opener for the Galle Gladiators, and even though the team hasn't done well, he's been their sole standout performer in this year's tournament. Nearly 300 runs in the 5 games so far, striking at over 140, and he's also hit quite a few boundaries, 39 fours, which is pretty high, almost 8 boundaries a game, which gets you a few more points. So there is Gunathalika as captain. Dinesh Chandimal is there as vice captain, opens, of course, for the Colombo Kings, and has managed 183 runs in 4 innings, striking at over 130. And 70% of Chandimal's runs also come in boundaries, which gives you those extra points. So 2 boundary hitters are our captain and vice captain, Dhanushka Gunathalika and Dinesh Chandimal, and they give you double and 1.5 times the points as the captain and vice captain. So pick them carefully. Among our top picks, Andre Russell. He's not in the captain vice captain category for this one, but we know Russell, with that tremendous strike rate of 217, is going to be big, and big players as the tournament gets deeper should always be part of your team. He's getting some wickets as well, Russell. He's got 5 wickets in 7 overs that he has bowled, so he is contributing with bat and ball. Mohammad Amir, not quite among the wickets, but bowled a nice, tidy 4 overs, none for 23 in the last game when the opposition did score in excess of 200. We think he's got a big game in him, which isn't far away. So we're still backing Mohammad Amir. Qais Ahmed is there, much like Amir. He started off the tournament indifferently, just 2 wickets in the first 3 games, but he's picked things up since, and he's now got 5 wickets for just 32 runs in 7 overs. So keep an eye out for Qais Ahmed. Our top picks: Dhanushka Gunathalika as captain, Dinesh Chandimal vice captain, Andre Russell, Mohammad Amir, and Qais Ahmed round up our top picks. What do you make of those, Russ?
Oh, very good, in fact. Players who are showing up for you every day, so you bank him, you get your points. Another name that I can throw in there, which I'm really impressed and very excited about, is Dushmantha Chameera. How good has he been bowling quickly and bowling with a lot of control? His short balls are causing problems for the opposition batsman, and he's the one that the others are picking up on. So Dushmantha Chameera is someone I will really think of there, Ronak. But other than that, it's becoming pretty easy as a selector.
Yeah, Dushmantha Chameera does feature in our differential picks, and who knows, maybe he'll be in our top picks for the next one. Russel Arnold's rated him very highly throughout this tournament, and he continues to impress with the way he's been bowling. So he's in our differential picks. The 28-year-old, he's in fact even out bowling the likes of Isuru Udana. 5 wickets for Chameera in the last 3 games, economy of under 6, which is quite outstanding for a seamer in T20. Laurie Evans is in the differential picks as well, the hard-hitting English top-order bat. He started the tournament well. He's sort of lost his way in the last couple of games, but we do know that he is capable of striking big, and he has managed a strike rate of over 160 in this tournament in 5 innings so far. Dushmanta Chamira and Laurie Evans in our differential picks. Our full team includes Dinesh Chandimal, who of course is our vice captain. Azam Khan is a keeper option. Ehsan Ali, Laurie Evans, Danushka Gunathalika, who's our captain choice, Andre Russell, Angelo Matthews, Isuru Udana, Kais Ahmed, Dushmanta Chamira, and Mohammad Amir. We've got some substitute options for you. Chadwick Walton, Shehan Jayasuriya, Ashan Priyanjan, and Tikshila De Silva. We have an alternate scenario which says that you could consider Ashan Priyanjan, who picked up a couple of wickets and scored a cameo of 26 not out in the last game, for Isuru Udana, who seems to have just lost his rhythm in the last few games. Would you be tempted by that, Russ, to leave Isuru Udana, or we rated him so highly in the early parts of the tournament? And any other suggestions for our team?
How things are going, I would really think about that. But Ashan Priyanjan is contributing nicely. He seems to be gelling in well, and he'll get opportunity to bat. So I would even think of replacing Angelo Matthews with him. So that is an option. But looking at the playing 11, Ehsan Ali, not really going on to make that big score, but I can't replace him with Ashan Priyanjan because that puts a combination out of order. You've got to have certain number of players from each team. So a Chadwick Walton and Ehsan Ali, it's a toss-up there for me actually. But on the other side of it, I would even consider Ashan Priyanjan for either Isuru Udana or even Angelo Matthews.
All right, fair point. Thank you very much to Russel Arnold. Keep that in your calculations, guys, as we wrap up this game between Colombo Kings and Galle Gladiators. And make sure you look at the toss and team news to confirm the final playing 11. We'll be back with plenty more from Russel Arnold as LPL 2020 carries on My 11th Circle Fantasy Pick on ESPN Cricinfo.